It says we're live.
Huzzah!
Hello,
Everybody.
everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes. Welcome. I have a couple of lovely co-hosts with me, and if they want to introduce themselves, uh, yeah, we'll go from there. It's early.
I'll go
Most
ahead.
of us had late nights, so
Yes, I've
Right?
seen a stream. Hello, everybody. I'm Amy Awesome Buddy. I'm an SEO consultant and a friend of Skye's. She brought me into this AuthorTube group. So I'm happy to be here and start Nano. I'm not going to do Nano with the intent of 50,000 words, but I do intend to try to do something creative every day. So I'm going to be a Nano rebel, but I will be trying to participate.
Awesome. And I guess that makes it me. I am Sleepy Time Ava Fox. I write adult erotica, and it was a very late night last night. I have decided to go ahead and participate in Nano, but I'm not doing it traditionally as well. I'm gonna do a short story every day. Yeah.
Oh.
So at the end of it, I'll have 30 short stories and 50,000 or more words, but it's not going to be the same project every single day. See what I'm saying? I had to put a twist on it and had to be fun. I had to make it fun for me, at least.
are
And
these
profitable.
are these short stories going to go on Medium?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then eventually, yeah.
I kind of figured that when you said Medium, and then I was already asking the question. I was like, it's too late.
Yeah. and then I figured like I could put them together like a collection, and then it could be like 30, because I titled it 31 handed stories in 30 days, so it could be like volume 1. I'm just trying to think of how I can make this as fun as possible, and of course profitable. But
yeah,
I was up until 4, and I still haven't had any coffee, so you can watch me evolve.
You know what you could do? I'm not
Yeah.
trying to increase your workload, but because you're so close to the end of the year, you could use that for the beginning of the work for an annual campaign next year. You could knock out these 30 during the month of November, and then you'll only have to come up with 22 more between now and November of next year, and you'll be able to have a new short story every week next year for Ava Fox on all of her new stuff.
Yeah.
Ideas.
Thinking.
Yeah.
This is how AuthorTube works.
We come up with ideas, and we encourage each other with bad influence. And it's great.
Yeah, but that's a great idea. That's a really great idea.
All right, let me say hi to everyone in the comments real quick. Let's see. Hello, Estelle. Hello. I don't know what's Estelle's in either Belgium or France. I can't remember which one. And I have no idea what time it is there. But I'm really happy you could join us on my stream today, because, like, for all I know, it's like midnight for you. I have no idea. Estelle is doing Nano in an unconventional way. I think we're all Nano rebels this year. Let's just all be rebels. Only doing 20K, don't have energy for 50K, but still want to participate. Awesome.
Yeah.
I think once you start actually pursuing your writing, I've noticed this as a spectator to the group. Once you really get into your writing, you become a rebel for like all the things. Like, I want to participate with everybody else, but I really don't have time for 50,000 words. I need a mission. So I'm working on this. I think the longer you've been in the community, the more likely you are to be like, I'm here, but I'm a rebel.
Right. Well, and the more, I think the more lucrative your author platform becomes, the more you're like, okay, I don't have time, because I'm doing the social medias, I'm running my newsletter, I'm spinning all these little plates. So you have to come up with the author rebel thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Backup plan. Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely correct.
Hello, Tammy. Welcome to my channel. There's going to be lots of shenanigans. I'm sorry ahead of time, but you have been warned.
After the coffee kicks in.
Wendy, Tamara's not here to try to convince, okay? This crazy idea of doing a 24-hour stream is not going to happen for me. It's not going to happen on this channel. I will participate.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to host it.
Right. I don't even know if I can muster up the strength to be a participant. I don't know.
Hello, is it Kira or Kyra? Because I am terrible with names and I will butcher it. So I'm going to go ahead and just ask right away. Because you're a new face for me. Hello, welcome. Estelle is in Belgium. Okay, I knew it was one of the two, but I couldn't remember which one.
Awesome.
At 4 p.m. is not terrible, so that is awesome. Alrighty. So what is everyone working on today? I am also participating in Nano, and I am also being a rebel because I am not starting with a brand new, never worked on project. I am doing a rewrite of the third book in my series, and I've actually already got about 3,000 words into it that I wrote 2 months ago. So that's fun.
I am working on the first short story that I started writing at the midnight celebration for Eastern Standard Time. Yeah.
I'm doing something creative, but I'm not ready to share what it is just yet.
I'm missing my backup CEO, but I'm sure she'll pick something. That is very possible. Kira. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I suddenly have a character that pops up with that name.
Right?
Let's see. Tammy has a new project, Not Being a Rebel. Hey, look, there you go. Never won Nano before. Well, this is the year. You can do it.
That's right.
Got this. Got this.
Like, honestly, I think that, like, just showing up and participating and getting, like, just doing something is better than, you know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. I always hear people and they're like, oh, well, I never won it. And I'm like, yeah, but you keep showing back. You keep coming back. So really, you're winning. You know? Yes. They just didn't get the coveted discounts.
That's one way of looking at it. I'm opening my document now so I can actually, get to work.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote some words last night. I wrote 533 words last night.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
I got
the other. How many did you get?
611.
See, there we go.
Yeah, I just have to go back and make sure that they're like logical words.
Blah 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 blah. That's not words.
Right. Exactly.
One of the other things I'm doing, since I'm trying to do this rewrite and I'm trying to get something published by the end of the year, I'm actually aiming for 60K, not 50K. So my goal is actually to do 2,000 words a day.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, but you're also like insane about those 10K days. So I know you can do it. You'll be fine.
Yes. I'll get that 10K and I got that in the bag.
That's right. That's right.
For those who are new here, Tamara Woods and Tamara is another author too, and I can put her link in the description if you're not subbed to her channel. We do once a month for the past several months. We've done a 10K day where we try to write 10,000 words in a day, and we stream first on my channel in the morning and then her channel in the evening, kind of start off and then end the day with a live stream and try to hit 10,000 words. We don't always make it, but it's fun to attempt. And the next one is going to be Monday, November 15th. Because we try to aim for them to be in the middle of the month, roundabouts. So.
Oh, okay. So it's not necessarily 10K Tuesday. It's just 10K
Well,
in a day.
Yeah, we've been doing Tuesdays, but like this year, around the middle of the month, Tuesday is the 16th, which is my oldest's
Right.
birthday. And it actually worked
okay.
out in the end too, because we were like, we're not going to do that on a day when your kid has a birthday. And then, of course, the next day after we decided that, the kids brought home stuff about teacher conferences. Both of them have a teacher conference, parent-teacher conference on the 16th. And I was like, dang it!
Oh, man.
So that's what I get to spend my evening doing.
Fun times. I don't miss parent-teacher conferences. I mean, I never had like bad parent-teacher conferences. Like the teachers always liked my kids, and only two out of the 4 that I helped raise would walk in and I would be like, before I even got to the school, I would be like, is there anything that you can think of that I don't already know of that your teachers are going to inform me of, that I am because I don't like being surprised. I don't like being caught off guard. I don't like showing my are you freaking kidding me face, like get the but the younger two, they were always, everybody loves them. They're always wonderful, except for the one that doesn't do her homework until the like 5 minutes before it's due. But that's okay. She still has 4.0 GPA.
There you go. Sometimes that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Parent-teacher conferences for me have never lasted more than 10 minutes. It takes me longer to drive to the school than it does for me to actually sit and talk with the teacher. And that's what makes me the maddest. I'm like, this could have been an email.
Right?
Yeah. It's the meeting that could have been an email. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, like sometimes, I mean, I really do enjoy like interacting with my kids' teachers, but at the same time, it's like parent-teacher conference should be like, if you have to go to parent-teacher conference, it should be because you like have to do something, like your child needs extra help and something needs to be brought to your attention and the group needs to get together and work about it. Just this, oh yeah, your kid is wonderful and all of their work is turned in and this is great. And it's like, I just, gas is like $3.50 right now, right? I mean, come on. Can we Zoom this? Can we? Oh man.
Tammy's word count is also 2K a day because they won't be able to try to remember. See, there you go. I used to take weekends off and watch me still do the same thing because I like taking weekends off. So there'll be days where I don't write too, and I'll be playing catch up. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and do our first sprint.
Awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and put this thingy up because we're going to be doing 25-minute sprints. And if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I throw up like a first line story prompt. You don't have to use it. I started doing these last year because someone came to one of the streams and was like, I don't know what to write about. So I was like, let me just help you with that. And I threw up a prompt and I've been doing it ever since. So
awesome.
The first sprint is going to have this prompt. If only she hadn't bought the red one. I don't know what that one is, but maybe you do. So, okay.
Oops, let me get my... Are you using a counter or a...
I'm using a timer. I'm getting ready to share the screen. Boom! Look at that. Oh, we're going to hide Dana's face. How do we...
It's okay. It's okay, because I'm going to have to turn my camera off anyway, and then because I got to go make my coffee so that my brain cells will work.
Well, like in the past, people have been able to move stuff around, but I think they can do that because they have the paid version, and I do not have the paid version. I have the...
Do you want me to pop out and come back in?
No, watch this. I'm going to do this. Boom!
Woo!
I'm going to do it the slightly more difficult way.
You did.
Oh, that must have been terribly difficult. Took you all.
I know. It was so hard. Tammy's in upstate New York. I'm actually in Montana. It is cold here. I don't know if you can hear it, but I've got a heater running and I'm still cold because it is actually only... Last night it was 12 degrees. And currently right now it is only I don't think it's gone up much. Oops, I made it mad. It's 14 degrees right now outside. It's fucking cold.
Oh my
gosh.
I here I was like crying the other day about my cold feet. We haven't gotten that cold yet. So
It's cold.
but everybody, but see, here's the thing, like growing up in the desert, and I've got thin blood because I'm from a higher elevation, and everything's just so crazy. And of course, everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, it's going to get icy," and "Oh, it's going to be," and I'm like, "What?"
Need some warm fuzzy socks is what you need.
Oh yeah. I've been adding to my Amazon wish list. I'm just like, okay, here's some warm clothes. Now I need to go put some snacks.
I would use every swear word I know every time I looked out a window. I spend the entire winter just bitching at windows. Every time I look outside and I don't see any leaves, I complain. Like, it annoys everybody else. That's how much I complain, because I hate the cold. And it doesn't even get that cold. It's North Carolina. Like Skye knows, our winters are nothing compared to Montana. I just hate them. No, all of these numbers I'm hearing, I'm not ice and 14. I'm gonna start swearing. You should do the sprint. I'm gonna start swearing just out of reflex.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I moved from North Carolina, which Amy and I know each other since high school, and moved from North Carolina to Montana this year. So this is our first winter, and I already hate it.
Oh,
because it's just too cold, and I have thin lizard blood.
Yeah, that's what like my brother and his family just moved to Alaska, and they were showing me pictures in September of the snow that had already started falling, and I was like, y'all crazy. You're crazy.
No.
There are certain like states that I just can't live above.
There's a line.
So.
And once we hit that line, we're done.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
All right.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do our first sprint, and we're going to write some lovely words in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. So that's time. And I may have jumped.
May have.
I may have jumped up. I looked up and I was very glad my camera was still off. And I was like, oh, you saw that. Great.
Oh, because of the thunder?
Yeah. I knew it was coming too.
Yeah.
I've used this timer before. That's the sad part.
Right? Well, I mean, at least it wasn't like the Irish car bomb that I will never forget that, and I will never let her live it down. Like it's like a 25-minute sprint, and you got all this quiet, you're writing, and the next thing you know, it's like and you're just what? Oh man.
So how did everybody do? I have to do math.
So I got distracted. I went and made my coffee, and then as I was sipping my coffee, I got distracted putting snacks on my Amazon wish list. And then I got distracted again because there are things that are going on, and sometimes I wish that people would think, take a deep breath, think some more, and then write whatever they need to say on Facebook.
Oh God.
Because when they have no idea what's really going on behind the scenes or what the whole picture is, they say things that people take either exactly the way they meant it or out of context. And then said people get very angry. And when said people like me get angry about something, it's not good for anybody.
Dana goes after people with screwdrivers when that happens. We're just saying.
That's right. If I go after people with screwdrivers because they broke into my husband's Jeep, imagine what I will do if it's a personal attack on myself. I mean, come on now. So yeah, but our next sprint, I'm totally gonna write.
Totally. You got this.
Yeah, I need to get at least another 1,080 words or something.
Something like that. It's all good. What about you, Amy? How'd you do?
I've got a couple of domestic things I need to do. At the moment, I'm price comparing stuff on Amazon because I've got something I need to buy. And but I'm almost done with that.
Okay. All right. I forgive you this time. This time.
This time.
Just this once.
I gotta find it again. 312 words. I am not good with beginnings of stories, and I am struggling with this beginning, and I keep writing stuff, deleting it, rewriting it, deleting it, rewriting it. So,
right.
It's starting to come together, though, so I'm happy with it. All right. Who joined us while we were sprinting? Hello, Morgan. Morgan joined us. Erica joined us from K&E Southworth. Hello. Rad Girl joined us. Hello. Wish not be participating because I know my limits, but I wish you all the best. Oh, I will not be participating because I know my limits, but I wish you all the best. You got goals and you can do it. I promise.
Yeah. I was going to say I think it's more important when you recognize that you have limits and you don't force yourself, because that's when NaNoWriMo is supposed to be fun. And so when you force yourself and it gets all stressful and everything, then it defeats the purpose.
Yes. And Caitlin's over here speaking our language. Writer stickers? Nano Advent calendar? What?
Ooh, that's cool.
Feel free to pop a link into the description and someone will approve it so that it can be seen. So, let me actually go pull up my YouTube stream now just so I can do that when it pops up.
I know. I thought I was watching your stream, and I'm watching the stream from last night. Oh man!
Nicely done. Nicely done.
I know. I was like, "Don't worry, I got you." And I'm like, "No, I don't. Never mind."
Oh goodness. All right, let's see. But yeah, as soon as you pop that in, someone will approve it so it goes through. But yeah, drop us a link. I love stickers. Like I have a notebook full of stickers, like a 3-ring binder notebook full of stickers. So I'm all about that writer stickers, and I would not mind an advent calendar either. It's on the goals list to someday have some kind of advent calendar of some sort. So yeah. Estelle got 207 words. Tammy got 112, still working on the plot. Awesome. Erica's at 1,416 for the day. If I remember right, they were on Tamara's stream last night, and that's where they got some of their words from. Yeah. But that's awesome. Congratulations. RK Stumbling Bear. I stumbled over that name for a second. I was just like, what am I reading? Hello, by the way. There's so many new people to my channel today, and I like it.
That's right.
Kiara got 241. Morgan got about 100 words. Yeah, beginnings. Once I get past that beginning, I'll be fine. I'll be good. Once I get past this first chapter. And part of it is because of the fact that it's the third book in the series, and I'm like, how much is too much, and how much does the reader need to know before I'm just info dumping what happened in the previous 2 books? And it's finding that balance that's throwing me off. If it was a standalone, honestly, I'd be fine.
So are you trying to like summarize what happened in the first 2 books, like in the opening chapter?
Yeah, like tidbits, not a lot, but just enough that a reader be like, oh yeah, I remember that happened, kind of thing.
What if you rewrite it as a standalone and then find your opportunities to add your references to the other books?
That's what I was going to say. What if you just like spread it out a little bit instead of chapter 1?
Yeah, I am. It's just that like as things happen that kind of relate to that. That's what I'm doing.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
But it's making sure that I'm not just info dumping. That's the problem.
Right.
And that's where the struggle is coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Jester. Hi. Can you stop scratching my back? That's actually hurting. Your nails need to check. So 600 words for the day from Wendy. Awesome. And yes, Erica was on the stream earlier with Tamara, and that's how they got so many words. Okay. Hi. You want to say hi? I can't pick you up. You're heavy and my arms hurt from last night. Jester wanted to say hi.
Oh, it's a puppy. He's like, I'm a good boy. Give me some treats.
I hope she's feeling better. She got sick multiple times last night.
Oh, Chester's a girl. Okay.
Yes. Jester. Jester.
Okay. I thought it was Chester CH. Okay.
No.
I was like, that's like,
it's because I can't talk correctly.
No. You're fine. It's just
you need to go outside. Oh my God, your breath stinks. Nope, down. Oh God.
Oink was giving me a kiss the other day, and she either ate something dead or a turd, because it was like, yeah, she
did.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my gosh, and then I was over at my twisted sister's house. And I picked up her little dog. She's got these 2 little dogs. And I picked it up and I was like, oh, look at you. You're so cute. Because I'm used to big dogs, you know. So you pick up a little dog and you're just like, oh, look, you're like a rag doll. This is really cute. The thing stuck its tongue in my mouth. And I was like,
Little dogs have no sense of personal space.
Yeah,
none.
And she's like, oh, I forgot to warn you. She will totally lick the inside of your mouth. And I was like, One second. You can have this back.
Oh man, we have outdoor dogs, and they're hounds, so they're hunters by nature. So we do not allow kisses in the household. Like it's a hard thing to teach because dogs so naturally lick, but we just don't do it. No. From day one, no dog, no exceptions. Even other people's dogs who come to the homestead, don't even try it.
Yeah.
chicken poop, turkey poop, cat poop, and that's just the things that are, easy access. Not including all of the other things out in the woods in varying states of decay. Like it's just a no-go.
This is what happens when
I'll be right back. I gotta go let her out before.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm like, this is what happens when you take Metropolitan out of the city and put it in the deep woods. And it's so funny because like I've spent at least half my life in this area. So, half my life here, half my life there. You would think that I would be like, oh, well, of course you smell like something dead. I'm sure something died and you found it, or you killed it or something. And until you said that, I was like, oh, maybe I need to implement some new rules because there were no dead things in the city, at least not in my yard. Oh, no.
If you want to play it safe, that's the rule. That's the only way to cut down on, I don't know what that is, but no, it's too late.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Hi, Tamara. Welcome. Good morning. Because I know you were up really late last night. All of you East Coasters were up late last night if you were on Tamara's stream. Late.
Yeah.
Hello, Sarah. But yeah. Oh, God. The great thing was I let her out just now and she stopped right at like where the edge of the overhang is because there's frost on the ground still. And she sat down and she's looking around like, the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Right?
And she's just very confused right now. And I'm like, okay, you figure it out. I gotta go back to my stream.
We had a chicken who she hated the snow. Hate. Almost as much as me. And snow is pretty. I like to look at it, but I still bitch the entire time. And she would come out of the coop. She would take 2 steps, and then she would hop onto the coop door. And she wouldn't hop on top of the coop because there's snow on top of the coop too. So she would just stand on the coop door and scream all day to the point where we would get pissed off and take her off the coop door. And, in the beginning, we had to just put her back in the coop. The door is open. There's nesting boxes. And in the back of the coop, there's roosting area. So it's a good sized coop. So there's room for her to just be in there. And we'd give her food and water. And that wasn't good enough. We'd put her back in. And like within 15 minutes, I want to be out. But she didn't want to be out. So she'd get on the door. We ended up building a corral extension off the back of the coop just because of this chicken. Because she would just stand up there and scream because she didn't want to walk out in the snow. So we just made it's just pallets with chicken wire wrapped around it and a tarp over the top. And it's like a little walk-in area for them. Quick, fast, and easy, but there's no snow on the ground. And that was a big relief when it finally happened for me because I was like, hey, as much as I like bitching about the cold, I don't like listening to a chicken bitch about the cold for several hours at a time.
Right.
So that was a big relief.
Good morning, Qwerty.
You're like, help me, my feathers are freezing.
My toes, my little toes.
Amy's the one with the burbs. She's got lots of burbs.
I got 3 of them now.
No, she's got more than 3. Don't let her lie to you.
Oh, I've got 3 in the room.
Okay.
I've got 3 Tweety birds, 3 parakeets, and probably about 30 chickens outside.
So if you ever hear a rooster, that's Amy.
Oh, I've got a turkey too, and guineas.
You got a turkey?
Yes, 1. Turkeys are really fragile when they're little. And I mean, I hate to admit that our success rate was not very well, but 1 managed to make it through.
Yay!
So yeah. So there's 1. She thinks she's a dog. So.
Is the turkey gonna become Thanksgiving dinner, or is this gonna be like a pet turkey?
Yeah, it's a pet thing. Like
I had to ask.
She gets a pardon.
Yeah. She's cute and sweet, so she gets a pardon this year.
Amy's a farm girl.
Yeah,
And
homestead.
in another year I'll have chickens as well, but I had to get somewhat stable-ish first. Though if my mom had had her way, we would have like 30 chickens as well right now, because she was bound and determined to get me some chickens earlier this year. And I'm like, I cannot financially do that. I can't afford to feed the dang things once I have them. Let me get financially stable first.
Exactly.
It adds up
Exactly.
fast, especially since with all that drought that we had this year, the price of our grain bag has gone up $4 in 6 weeks.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And we
No,
go through
thank
more
you.
than one bag a week.
Oh my
Let's see.
god.
Miss having a bird, want another one, but not allowed. Oh, that sucks. I do not miss having birds inside the house. I'm not going to lie. Thank you, Amy, for taking Tweety.
Yes, for anybody who doesn't know, that's how I got them. She had two once upon a time, and they got a little bit older. One of them passed away, and it was just one lonely little Tweety bird. And I was always like, Skye, are you gonna get her a friend? And she's like, I don't know, Amy. And trying to nicely tell me, no, I'm not getting another one, no. And then when it was time for her to move to Montana one day, she was like, well, we got to make sure we make provisions for the bird. We're going to put the bird here when we move because we don't want, anything bad to happen, nothing to shift and knock her over. All the things that can happen if you don't put the bird in its own seat. But there wasn't too much room. And so one day when Skye was planning, she's like, all right, well, we have to find a place for the bird cage. I was like, my room. The bird cage can go in my room. I want the bird. And it was actually harder to convince her husband, Justin, to let me have the bird than it was Skye. Yeah. She was like, oh, I'm going to be real chill and cool. And then, oh, fuck yeah, Amy wants the bird.
What kind of bird is it?
It's just a little yellow parakeet, a little yellow and green parakeet.
Oh, okay. Mini Monster has some parakeets, and they're like in the middle of the night they start having like a conversation, and it's so weird. It's like, why? I thought birds were supposed to be like asleep at night.
You have to cover them.
Oh yeah, like
they still talk?
Yeah, she covers them. Well, she doesn't have like a cover over them, but because her room is drafty, she keeps them in a walk-in closet. And so even with like the lights off and it's like the middle of the night, so there's no light, there's no sound, nothing, and all of a sudden they will just start having a conversation amongst themselves. And I mean, so the house,
I know why.
Why?
It's actually too dark. They'll hear a bump or a sound or something, and they'll talk to each other for the reassurance that they're not completely alone because they can't actually see anything at all. So they have to talk to know they're not alone.
Oh, so maybe she should put like a little, like one of those like little battery operated tea lights so that there's just a tiny little bit.
I would just leave the door cracked. Like if she closes the door at night so that it'll be dark, just leave the door cracked. That way, if she has light in her room, it'll get in there.
Right. Okay.
I have mine by the window, and I leave a little crack in the curtain. That way they can always see the moonlight. So there's always a little bit of light for them. And I don't have that problem. They're quiet.
She had originally gotten one, and it was blue and white. And like she had it in her room. It was away from the window because like the pet store was like drafts and all this other stuff. And so she put it in a place where she thought that it would be safe. And even with the house having the heat on and everything, it froze to death. Yeah. And she flipped out because she woke up and all of a sudden she was just like, what the hell happened? Because she had done everything that the pet store told her to do. And so that's why she moved them into this big, it's a really big walk-in closet, but there's no drafts. And because there's no like drafts and stuff, it stays a nice even temperature. But I would have never thought, but now that you're saying it, I mean, yeah, in nature, there is natural light.
All the time. There's only like 5 nights out of the whole month where they're going to struggle to see.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm going to let her know. I'm going to tell her, hey.
And they're from the outback where it's just trees and sky as far as you can see.
Yeah. I'll tell her. I'll be like, hey, listen, Mini Monster. They're
This
not
might help.
talking to the ghosts. What you just try this.
All right. Are we ready to do another sprint?
Yes.
Let's do another sprint.
And I finished my domestic chore. I just pressed the order button so I can actually work on my creative thing this sprint.
Yes, let's do it. All right. Rad Girl used to have finches, but they kept on dying. Would love to have some lovebirds in the future. So
it's always sad.
Yeah. Let me see. We did that one. All right. So if you're new here, because there's a lot of new people in my chat that I'm not used to seeing, and I thoroughly enjoy you guys being here. Thank you. But let me go ahead and explain. I post first lines so that if you don't know what to write about, it gives you a little bit of an idea of something. You don't have to use it. I'm not using them today because I know what I'm writing. So today, this first line for this sprint is one bite and his eyes closed, his focus turned inward while she quietly exhaled. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do another 25-minute sprint. The timer does end with thunderstorms. I promise I will try not to jump this time. And even if I do, you get to see my humiliation. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to sprint. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Write all the words. Wow. That is time, everyone. How did you guys do? I didn't jump this time. Very proud of myself for that.
I made progress.
Woo!
It's I gotta go piece by piece. I got 6 new pieces done.
See, now I want to know what you're doing. And I'm curious. And you won't tell me, and it makes me sad.
I'll
'Cause
tell
I
you
know-
soon.
I have to calculate because that's just what I have to do. I do know the words are flowing easier now,
Oh,
which is always good. I wrote 630 words this time.
nice. In 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. Dana, how'd you do?
I did pretty well, I think. I'm rereading it, and I put it into Natural Reader, and it's actually sounding logical. So I'm pretty proud of myself for being delusional at 3 a.m. I'm like, yay! This is awesome. And then the Rule electric meter reader came out and was like, is your dogs friendly? I'm like, oh yeah, they might. And then there was like a big like pile right underneath his door. I was like, if you're gonna get out, I'm gonna warn you right now. There are landmines. Oh my god!
I had to take my hounds in last year. All like our dogs are different ages, but last year all of their rabies vax expired within like 2 months of each other. So we had to take all of them at one time. And thankfully there was only 3. And but we went to the we just get ours at the local shelter because it's like $8 a pop, and it's so much cheaper than taking them to the vet. And if they get dog catchered, they're gonna end up at the shelter anyway. So we're win-win. And so we use them. And I went in there and I was talking to the guy, and I told him, I called earlier because this was, in the COVID times, so he had to call and make an appointment. I was like, hi, I'm here. I've got 3 hounds, blah, blah. And right as the guy starts to come out, he's like, are they friendly? And I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. And then so we go out there, and right as my dad is going to open the back of the vehicle, he's like, now I just want to let you know that you're the first stranger some of these dogs have ever seen. And I was like, oh shit, he's right. Like I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. And as he opened that thing, I was so nervous, but my dogs were so great because they really are good, friendly dogs. They looked at this person, and the mouthy one made like a little sound, and then we were like, and unloaded everybody out of the back of the truck, and they all stood there, got their shots, wagged their tails, were excited to see this person, no problem whatsoever. Yeah. But there was that moment in my gut where I was like, oh, mistakes were made. I thought I knew what I was talking about, but maybe I don't. And thank goodness they were as nice, because I told the guy, I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. We got this. For just like 5 whole seconds, I was like, oh God, I'm so stupid. I shouldn't have said that. But thankfully it all worked out.
My girls are super, super lovey-dovey as long as you're a human. And as long as you're a human who can stand your own ground, and because so they don't like other animals at all. So anytime I take Tala in to get her shots, she's got to be muzzled. Just because she gets sassy, and she's like 150 pounds. So no, we are not taking any risks. And then they had never been around like small children that weren't related to me. And so when we first got here, my cousin brought over the baby that she has been raising for the last like 5 years. And she has this real high-pitched squeal because she's like 5, and she only weighs like 20 pounds. So immediately Tala and Oink are like, play? And then so now you have these 2 massive dogs barreling after this like 20-pound toddler. And I was like, God, it was
Uh,
yeah, but they didn't hurt her. They were licking her and they were just being all kinds of silly with her. But oh yeah, so now I'm just like, if you are not an adult or at least a sturdy teenager, no.
The first time Skye brought her girls over to my place, I had an older dog who had passed away. He was a husky mix, so she's just beautiful. She had the beautiful blue eyes. I think she was mixed with German Shepherd because she had German Shepherd coloring, but she looked like a husky. Beautiful dog. And they
Right.
wanted to touch her so bad, but she was already like 11 or 12 years old. So every time the girls would just start to drift in her direction, she'd be like, I'm just going to go all the way over here to the other side of the yard. And
Yeah.
and because of that, one of the hounds, the younger one, Nula, she was like, I don't know what to do. Like, the girls aren't scary. They're excited. They want to touch me. But Vixen's walking away. So for the first like 2 or 3 times, there was this awkward moment where we're like, just don't chase them and they will come to you
Right.
and you can't pet them. But the girls were so excited to see them.
puppies.
Thank goodness my dogs are not aggressive.
That's what they were still working on with the kiddos because they are just like, oh, can we touch the doggy? And I'm like, no, you cannot touch the doggy.
The doggy can touch you when she's ready.
Yeah.
So thankfully nothing bad happened. I would have been just horror struck if something bad happened to Skye's girls. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thankfully everything went down smoothly.
When they caught her, and yeah, I was me and my cousin were like in the thick of things, like, and then of course everything's all sloppy and muddy, and the girls, so I need to make this absolutely blatantly clear, and no way whatsoever was this child ever in any danger, but seeing 200+ pound fuzzballs on top of this little tiny squeak toy, oh my God, it freaked me out. It really freaked me out. And
the mom triggers go off. You can't help it. What you're looking at is so much bigger than your child. You can't help but be like, no.
Yeah. And when she stood up, she was covered in saliva, like, because they were just licking her. And I mean, it was absolutely insane. But I think that, so like, for me, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I just they're not like aggressive towards human beings, but it just freaks me out because really we are in a completely new environment. They're learning their boundaries all over again. And I really don't know what they're capable of doing, or, if someone came up on property and was near me, how would they react? Because this is all brand new to them. So gosh, yeah, it's crazy. Anyway,
yeah, so every smart pet owner's danger bells always automatically go off. Like, it's just not worth letting your dog make an accident and hurt somebody. I totally get it.
Yeah.
I have not tried absinthe, but I know RC was drinking it last night on Tamara's stream, and they never wanted to taste black licorice again because of it.
Wait, who was drinking what?
RC was drinking absinthe last night.
Oh, okay.
And now you don't want to taste black licorice.
Like, I know. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. Like actual absinthe? Or like an Americanized knockoff of what it used to be.
RC, we have questions.
That's the real question. I know. And I hate black licorice.
So Tamara, not Tamara. Jeez, now I'm getting, because we were talking about Tamara's stream. Now I'm getting words mixed up. Sarah wrote this and then said, "I can't type, so I just wrote letters." But I read that as work. I totally read that as work because I know she's at work right now. So I figured that's what she was writing.
Yeah.
Tammy got 551 words. Morgan got 801.
That's awesome.
Cordy took their meds. That's good. Meds are great. Meds are good.
Yeah. Yep.
Erica got 200 words, handwriting, and we'll count after as they transcribe it. So awesome. Yes. Stumbling Bear is also at work, so just lurking and sending out support vibes. Support vibes.
That's good.
I will take those support vibes.
We appreciate. Yeah, I was gonna say we appreciate the lurkers.
397 words with Wendy. I completed a chapter. Moving on to another project. Wendy, are you doing
Awesome
2 or more projects? Because now I'm curious. I want to know how many projects are you working on. Rad Girl made lunch. Making a list of writing projects. Lost count in the app I used to write down this stuff in is on my old one. Lost access to it. Old phone. Okay.
That sucks.
Yes. I'm slowly making that same kind of list. Don't worry.
First world problems.
Don't worry, your lunch break will come soon, and then you can eat all of the foods. All of the foods. Hi, Miss
Hey, I'm having breakfast. I am having the breakfast of champions, Doritos,
that's a delicious
3
breakfast.
Musketeers, and a York peppermint patty.
I mean, I can't say anything. I finished 2 chicken strips from last night's dinner. That was my breakfast.
Yeah.
I had coffee and chocolate chip cookies for breakfast.
I'll take her breakfast minus the coffee. Can I switch the coffee for cocoa, and then I'll take that breakfast? That's the breakfast I need.
Cocoa.
Hi, Persephone. Hello. Tamara got coffee and lunch. Persephone is awake and caffeinating. Nano breakfasts, yes, because you have to eat. It is important to take care of yourself. Eat, drink water, sleep when you need to, because I don't care what anyone says. Nano is not about trying to kill yourself while making these word counts. No, that's not what this is about. Take care of yourselves. Right. Skipped breakfast and had coffee. Just made spaghetti for lunch. Spaghetti sounds delicious. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
Let's clear this up, okay? Let's clear this up. Break fast just means it's the first thing you eat after you've slept for several hours. So you can eat whatever you want. It's still break fast, whether it's spaghetti or chips or whatever.
Dana, you heretic.
I know.
What about the sausage and eggs and pancakes and grits and baskets and gravy? The orange juice.
You know what? That is a total American thing, and I believe that bad habit of believing that these specific high calorie, high carb foods is what you consume first thing in the morning is one of the multiple reasons that our country is not very healthy, but
it also tastes delicious. I'm just saying.
I know. But if spaghetti is what you want to eat first thing in the morning, spaghetti for breakfast.
I mean,
right? But
I'm a very big fan of leftovers for breakfast from the night before, so I can't say squat.
Yeah, I do.
That's my go-to breakfast. Almost everything just tastes better the next day too. Once all of the flavors have a chance to marry, everything just tastes better anyways.
Oh yeah.
First breakfast and second breakfast, hobbiting up in here.
That's right.
I'm here for first and second breakfast. Says the person who only eats 2 meals a day. Maybe.
As long as they're 2 good meals, I mean, I'm good with that.
So,
meaning they taste good.
They taste good, yeah.
Because
I have to admit, I have a habit of 11sies. Lunch is at 12, but right about 11 o'clock, I'll eat something and then still have lunch.
Right.
I have adopted the Hobbit's 11sies. Something about it it works for me.
Yep. Same. Usually I don't eat breakfast until 11 o'clock, even if I've been awake for several hours. So I can attest to that. I like 11sies.
Yeah.
Persephone is agreeing. My spaghetti, I can't talk. Spaghetti always tastes better the next day. Yes.
Yeah.
pastries or pancakes, but the kid wanted spaghetti. But it's 1 p.m.
Well,
Okay.
that's good. Give the kid what they want, because happy kids, happy life.
My kid is
Here's some
school.
spaghetti. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
goodness.
yeah.
But yeah, self-care. All of Nano season, all year round, self-care is important. Take care of yourselves, people.
That's right.
Oh, goodness. What do I want for dinner? I don't know what I want for dinner. I got to pull out meat if we want meat, because otherwise it won't be thawed out in time.
That is always a dilemma.
It's staying cold enough here now that it will not defrost in time. Oh, goodness. Happy kid plus spaghetti equal afternoon nap for kid. Hey, more writing.
That's right.
I'm just saying. Oh, that sounds delicious. Chicken parm stuffed peppers.
Ooh, that does sound delicious.
You guys are making me hungry, and I was not hungry. I don't appreciate this. I'm just saying.
Well, let's do another sprint.
Yeah,
and then
we can
we can do another sprint, and then we'll go just go raid the kitchen. Okay.
Yeah. All right. This will be the last sprint. We're gonna do 25 minutes. We're gonna have the timer that ends with thunderstorms, and for this time, we're gonna do this writing prompt, first line prompt. I hate this song. Why is it always playing on the radio? You don't have to use the writing prompt, but if you don't know what you want to write about, it might be a good place to start. So, yeah. Also, Misty Kate. I have actually gone through all of my previous live streams and made a list of all of the prompts I've used in the past. And I will be typing up a spreadsheet and posting it in the description, probably of the next writing stream, not this writing stream. Because it's probably not going to be done until the next one, let's be real. But I wanted to let you know it's happening.
That is crazy. That's crazy cool that you're keeping track of all that.
I mean, it is crazy because I went through live streams, but I was skipping until I knew we were sprinting too, so I was cheating.
Right.
It was a year's worth of live streams. I had to do it. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and share the screen. We're going to do 25 minutes, and we're going to start writing in 3, 2, 1. Write all the words. And that's time. How did everybody do? Oop, there we go.
Well, I have to do the maths.
I forgot I was even on stream, turned on music, and it wasn't until I heard the thunder through my electro jazz swing music that I was like, ooh, maybe I can mute this and click back over. My bad. That's my attention span lately.
I have hit 2,094 words for the day, so I have made my daily word count. Woo!
Yeah.
And I wrote
is awesome.
619 words for the sprint.
I don't know why, but like, so last night I got 611 words, but right now my document's only saying that I have 442 words. And I'm like, I know there's more than that. I know, right? I'm like, this makes no sense. It's okay. I'll figure it out. The story is still there. Nothing has been deleted. Everything's going to be fine. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
But I will freak out.
Oh dear goodness.
Man. So yeah, but I also named my female character and renamed my male character until I remembered that he already had a name. And yeah, you know, it happens.
Yep, it does. I have started keeping, I use a spreadsheet to help me pick names, and I have a new tab on that said spreadsheet that helps me remember names because of that exact reason.
Yeah. I need to
As well as the fact
I need to get
that-
more.
You need to get more.
Oh, more organized. I know. I'm like, I need to get more. Huh?
You gotta finish the sentence. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm not organized. I just pretend to be. Okay. Let's see. Misty Kate likes the thunder. I do too. I'm not gonna lie. Like rainy days are my favorite thing. So hearing the thunder is awesome. It just surprises me every once in a while.
Yeah.
Rounded out 2 chapters. Awesome. Courtney got dressed and made their to-do list. Tammy got just over 900 words. It's awesome. I love the high word counts. I got 400 from Persephone. Awesome. Morgan got 368 and is sitting at 1,722 for the day. Day 1 equals success. You are correct, ma'am.
Woo!
That's awesome. Tammy's sitting at 1,468 for today's sprint in total. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Like, however, I will just a warning, okay? That works until it doesn't work. So don't follow don't follow my example, okay? Because everything was fine. I'm fine, you're fine, everything is fine. And then one day everything was just not fine.
I'm not fine. Not fine.
I know. Well, it was I mean, it's funny now, but like Mini Monster and I were sitting in the parking lot at the post office, and I had gone into the post office. This was like at the very beginning of 2020. I got into the post office. There were all these people, and they were wearing like gloves, and they were like touching they were like coughing and snotting, and they were like touching their faces with their gloves, and then they were touching all the things, and I just snapped. Like I snapped. And so I got in the car, and Mini Monster's like, "Mom, are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's fine." And she would actually got it on video. And now I laugh about it, you know, but she actually was doing a Snapchat, and here I am in the parking lot. I'm just like, oh, it was so awesome. And then I quoted like Cardi B, coronavirus. Oh, it was the whole thing. So yes, only use everything is fine for a little bit.
I've adopted Skye's I'm out of spoons. I'm not sure where that reference comes from, but I got it from Skye sometimes, especially with like my boyfriend, because he gets the joke too, where I'm like, David, I'm out of spoons. You're going to have to stop right now. Like, there's no more spoons, man. Like,
oh my God.
That comes from
whoa,
loud noise.
was that me?
I don't know. No, because I still hear it. Anyways.
Hold on. Is it me?
Yes, it was.
Oh, it might have been my ginormous son. He was
Sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry. He makes
You're
noise.
fine. We just wanted to know what the noise was. I was like, where'd it come from?
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. I don't remember. Oh, the out of spoons thing comes from describing like the ability to do things when you have like chronic illness. Like you only have so much energy to do things. Some things cost so many spoons, whereas other things cost more spoons. And once you're out of spoons, you've got nothing left.
I'm done for the day.
Yep. And I've actually gotten to the point now where I say spell slots since I like D&D, and it was actually a lot easier for me to understand. I am out of spell slots.
I used my socializing spell for the day. We're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought maybe it was like I'm out of spoons, meaning, you know, I can't dig it anymore. I can't shovel it anymore. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just done with the shit.
Yeah. It's like, you know what? Okay. All right.
I like
Putting
it because. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm putting my spoon down and I'm grabbing a fork.
It makes me think of the scene from Alice in Wonderland, and it makes me think of a couple other like really funny literary references to me. And so when I think spoons, it's always like a borderline crazy characters who have a fixation on spoons.
Yeah.
And so I always imagine like those borderline people reaching their borderline. Like, I'm getting to the point and I'm about to be out of spoons.
Yeah.
Don't make me turn to the sparks.
That's right.
The mileage may vary on the I'm fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yes, it does.
Oh, man. Well, this has been fun, guys. But we've now been streaming for over 2 hours. Almost 2 hours and a little over 2 hours and 20 minutes now. And we've done 4 sprints. And I hate to tell you guys, but after doing the stream last night, I'm out of spell slots and spoons.
Yes.
So,
You used your socializing spell and your time management spell
oh
for the
my
day.
God.
So
I need to end the stream. I need to be done for the day.
That's right.
With the writing, at least. I need to do other things.
Yeah.
Out of spoons is when you start critical dice rolls, nat 1 every time. Yes, pretty much.
Damn,
Pretty much.
that ones.
I'm really good at getting nat 1s. I got you there. Yeah, see, I agree. It's nap time. It's nap time.
That sounds good.
I gotta go do domestic stuff and be like a person.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Yeah. I hate being sometimes. I mean, I'm glad I'm not a teenager anymore, but there are some days where I'm just like, I don't want to be grown up anymore.
Yeah.
Whoever like neglected to tell me that, you know, when you're having your little tantrum and you're like, I can't wait till I'm grown and I can make my own rules. I wish that like somebody would have been like, Seriously? You think I live my life by my own rules? No.
Phenomenal cosmic power.
Oh my god.
Ew, chores. Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to tell everyone who you are and where they can find you and what you do? We'll start with wrong way, that way. Ava.
You're gonna start with me? Okay. All right. I am Ava Fox. I write adult erotica, 18 and older, even though sometimes I think 18 shouldn't qualify as adult, but whatever. I don't make the laws. I I do a lot of posting over on Medium. That seems to be where I'm getting some traction right now. Did my link tree down in the description, maybe? Okay, it is there. If you want to find me and follow me, and I don't know, maybe send me some snacks or warm socks. Click on that link tree. You'll find me all over the place. And yeah, thanks for having me and welcome back.
Yeah. At least for this month. I'm not guaranteeing anything beyond this month yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
That's
Not
fair.
ask for spoons, and we haven't even gotten to that month yet.
I know. I'm like, that is fair. That's fine. That's fine.
All right, Amy.
I am Amy Awesome Buddy. I'm an SEO consultant, web designer. I don't know what to call myself. A web consultant, I guess. And
A web goddess.
A webmaster.
Thank you. I try. So I don't know if there's a link below, but there might be a link one day in the future. So we'll see. Who knows?
There's a link. She's got a Twitter link.
Shh. Don't tell the internet.
Too late.
I should probably go back to using Twitter.
I really gotta tell you, like, I appreciated that you were actually like held at gunpoint to create a social media platform. Like,
we're just waiting on a website
for years.
Now. Oh god.
I know. It was for years. For years, we've been like, come on, join us, join the crazy. And then
fine.
I know, some stranger you probably will never meet in real life is like, if you want to pass this course, you will do the thing.
Oh. Yes. I know the audience doesn't get that reference, but I'm taking I'm getting more certifications. I'm enrolled in more classes right now, and I've got 2 going on for social media management because whether I pursue that or not, it's part of the marketing that I need to know how to do because I hate it and I'm not learning from experience. I'm letting somebody teach me. And both of the classes required me to set up all the social medias. Like, no, and I cannot do the assignments if I don't have social media. Like, they're literally going to go look at the profiles to see that I actually did the work. And I'm like, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, God. Oh. So, yeah.
It took her wanting to get an A in a class for her to make some social media accounts.
It tells you how much of a nerd I am, doesn't it? Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh, my God. I might not get 100.
Hey, Amy, your nerd is showing. Her nerd is showing.
Yeah, I'm not that much of a geek.
Oh.
I consider geek to be the, like, I don't even like to say just comic books, but more of like the entertainment enthusiasm, books, movies, comic book, TV shows. Like, the entertainment is more geeky to me. Nerd is like science and math and, all that stuff. And, I have a little bit of geekiness, but my nerd is hard. Like, I am a nerd. Like, my GPA does matter to me. I will watch it every single time I turn in an assignment. And if you give me a grade that I don't like, I will get a better one. So
you're like, you can peer pressure me into bettering myself.
Right? Caro, you should have seen the look on her face when I told her about it the first time. And I know what she was thinking, but she was nice enough not to say it. Like, she had to talk shit to me for over a year just to get a Twitter. And then I get faced with a potential B on an assignment. And I'm like, oh God, I did the thing. I did all the things. I set up all the stuff.
Oh.
So someday there will be a link tree for Amy and all her social media in the description. But for now, there's only a Twitter.
Just to
the
hear somebody else
links,
say
we'll
that
take
makes
it.
my skin crawl. No.
Yeah. The links
thank
might
you,
not
though.
show up if you were here when we first started because I did have to edit it and add them in. So you might have to refresh the page to get to them. But anyway, hello everyone. If you're new here, welcome to This Insanity because this is what happens every time I stream. My name is Skye. I am a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the SD Hegyes, and I do videos twice a week. I'm trying to. Vlogs and then regular videos. I'm going to be streaming on Mondays, at least for the month of Nano, at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I will join as many streams as I can. Outside of that, we'll see. I can't guarantee anything. I have Gesundheit.
Gunzoon tight. Bless you.
You're off of the live stream, right?
No.
No.
No. It's okay. It's
You
okay.
missed it by
Like
like 45 seconds, man. If you sneezed 45 seconds later, you would have made it.
Don't worry. It was the sneeze heard around the globe. It's okay though. It's okay. They loved it. You didn't scare anybody.
But I don't remember what else.
Yeah,
I don't think there is anything else because I don't do much else.
It's okay. You didn't ruin it. You're amazing. I love
Thank you
you.
for having the stream, Skye.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and end this. And we'll see you guys all the next time.
Next.
Bye, everyone. Oh, wait.
Bye, everyone.
Misty Kate, real quick. No, I did not see Critical Role. And I do need to catch up as well. So I'm with you there. Anyways, that's all I got. Bye, everyone.